Hey folks, it's Dr. Brenda, founder of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. Also, full-time RVer, traveling the country with my 3 cats. I'm coming at you from Wenatchee Confluence State Park in Wenatchee, Washington, and I've had some problems. So I know I'm usually upbeat and I film all the great stuff that I'm doing, but the reality is some days are like today and you get pretty fried trying to troubleshoot what's going on. So temperatures are about hovering close to 100 degrees today, coming at you in the evening, so it's a little bit cooler. So I woke up this morning a little after 6 a.m. and the RV was very quiet, very quiet. It's like, okay, it's all right, I like quiet, but it turns out I lost power in the night. And with temps climbing up to 100 degrees, it's like, okay, well, I might be okay for an hour or two. And I got 3 cats. Yep, we got to stay cool. So what is going on? What's the problem? So the first thing I did is bring out my trusty butter knife. Why? Because usually when I lose power, it's the circuit has blown. There's just, I've the AC went on and I tried to boil up, use the tea kettle, something like that, that just goes over the 30 amp. So I've gotten pretty good. Yeah, this is my circuit box. Hi, Coco. And I open up the circuit box and I'll flip the switches back and forth, see what's happened. Okay, it wasn't that. They're fine. All right, so the circuit breakers, everything's good. So, all right, so we've got to have another problem. So I go out to the pedestal where I've got the power coming in, and it looks like, I see stuff happening. So this is the pedestal after I have fixed things. So let me show you. So this is what you got, and I've got the 30 amps, and my surge protector, the red lights are coming on. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. I'm just not. I don't seem to be getting any power into the RV. And yeah, did I mention it's like 6:30 in the morning now? So first thing I did is I know that the camp host is at site number 30. So I thought, okay, it's early, it's maybe they're early birds and hanging out, and I can see if there's an RV technician in the area that they can recommend just in case. So I walked down to site 30, the camp host site. It's vacant. There is no camp host. This is a smaller RV park, but there's nobody here. So, okay, so I'm gonna all right, I'll wait till the office opens. I had a business call in the morning, and then I walked over towards the office and I saw one of the park employees in his truck. Asked him to please come to my site. I'm at site number 13. I'd like to see if everything's okay with the pedestal because I've got a problem getting power to my rig. So he took down notes. Yep, we'll have maintenance come on over. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I walked back to my rig and phoned a friend, because sometimes, when you travel alone, it's like you think you got all of this stuff swimming around in your head, and sometimes it's just helpful to talk out loud. So what I did is this, I'm going to say, was my surge protector. So pretty high end, like 279 bucks. So, but I've had it for a year and a half or so, and it has served me well. But I had an error message. So I looked, and the lights were flashing, and it said E2, and give these guys credits, Progressive Industry, because they put the error codes on the side of the box. Thank you guys. So you know what the error is, and in this case it is open ground. E2 is open ground. I don't know what that means. Some electrician can tell me. So I'm like, okay, something's going on. Is it the surge protector? Is it the pedestal? What's happening? And in the meantime, it's getting warmer and warmer, so I decided I'm just going to plug in directly. I hate to do that, but there's not much I can do to keep this place, to keep the RV cool. And so I plugged in directly, and yes, I had power. And then I spent a good chunk of the day. I went out and goofed off for about an hour or two, came back, stopped again at the front kiosk and at front office. I talked to him. I said, look, you know, is somebody coming out there? I've been waiting around all morning. Is somebody going to come out and check the pedestal? I said, I really need to know what's going on. Yeah, well, they'll get around to it. And I said, well, when? You know, can you just send somebody over to let me know that somebody's checking? Yeah, we'll send a ranger over. He'll at least notify you of what's going on. Okay, it is after 5 p.m. Nobody has been around here at all. So I was back in my RV, and I'm like, I had to troubleshoot this a little bit more. So I took my surge protector, and there was a site, 2 sites down, that was empty. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna plug it into that site. You know, people left earlier today. They weren't complaining about a loss of power. I'm gonna plug it in there. I plugged it in there. I've got exactly the same error code, E2. So I'm like, all right, I think it's my surge protector. I've got to do something before all the stores close and before I'm stuck overnight with, you know, the power plugged in directly, which I just, you know, I do not want to fry my rig. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to get another 30 amp surge protector. So I Googled and I looked at the local place, got in the car, drove to RV store number 1, and I explained my issue. I said, can you test this surge protector at all? You know, it's I don't know if you have a way to test it. And they plugged it into one of their outlets, and same type of thing. It was not producing any power. So, okay, so it was definitely the surge protector. Can you sell me a new one? We're out. We don't have any more. So, same area. I'm gonna go. There's a second RV parts and services store. So I drive down there, said, okay, I need a new surge protector. This is what I have. I don't know if you have anything like it. And he said, oh yeah, we've got it. And he's like, oh no, I just sold the last 30 amp surge protector about an hour ago. I'll have some in tomorrow afternoon. I'm like, okay, is there a third place? Is there a third RV store? He's like, well, yeah, but it's all the way on the other side of town. You know, it's in East Wenatchee. I said, well, okay, it's 4 o'clock. They close at 5. I gotta get over there as fast as I can. I gotta see if they've got one. So I drove out that way. I've got a new surge protector. They actually had 2 different styles, and you know, none of them have the really good housing that this had that's going to be weatherproof, but I needed a surge protector. So yeah, so I came home with a new surge protector, and I've kept the receipt just in case this park does something tonight that screws up this surge protector. And so yeah, this is what I've got. And here you go. Yeah, I don't like the fact that the cord is exposed. You know, the connector here is exposed right there. So the other one at least was protected against the weather. So I'm not too thrilled about that, but it is what it is. There is a warranty, I know, on this surge protector that I have, but I'm tired out, and I'm gonna have to look at the warranty information another time, and it's going to, you know, require, I don't know what, but I'm tired. This is working. I got power, and I'm not, you know, if there's something that goes on tonight, at least I've got a surge protector. Yeah, weather's been fine, so no lightning strikes, no bad weather. It's just been hot. So that's it. That is how my day went. It is definitely one of those days where you kind of, you know, I did manage to get out and see a little bit of fun stuff, but it's one of those days where you're going to worry about it until it gets done, and you just got to drop everything you're doing and get it taken care of. So I'm back in business, but that's the way the day went. I got to tell you, I do my campground reviews, and Washington State is disappointing me big time. This is the second state park in Washington State. I had issues with the first one. This one, the fact that there's no camp host and nobody came by, no maintenance ever came by, no ranger ever came by. If they did and I wasn't here, there's no note, there's no concern of, you know, hey, everything okay, how can we help? So they're not going to do too good on this review, guys. It's just, I am really disappointed. Come on, Washington State, you've got beautiful parks, but there's something lacking here in service and maintenance. So anyway, I got power, so those are some, if you have an issue, try a couple of different things. See if it's the surge protector. Cross your fingers. The supply chain is kind of broken, so I don't know. I mean, I'm even thinking about having a spare surge protector, because I happened to be in a place where there were 3 different RV places. I mean, I could have been in almost any of the parks, and I would have had to drive 100 miles to find an RV place. So I don't know. It makes me a little bit cautious of having just one surge protector. So I don't know. I might overdo it, because this is pretty precarious of, you know, losing power or being plugged in directly. All right, I'm done. I am done. All right, I'm going to rest. You guys, you have a good time, and good luck with all your power and traveling this hot summer. This is a hot week for me after being in cold months on the Oregon coast. Now I'm in the heat. So you guys take care. Please subscribe below. Would love for you to follow along, and got any comments, let me know. All right, take care. Bye-bye.